All right, they made it. Good job. So the 17 students I have behind me have been with me only a very short time. Obviously, last year was a little different. So they've been with me since the spring, and honestly, they have gone above and beyond for me. Anything through the community, asking for volunteers. They are the first to jump in. We did do a Grafton, we worked at the Grafton farm with snakes and worms and a lot of other things, and they did great. Not me, but they did great. But I'm very excited to work with these lovely people in front of me as well. So we are going to have a large group to finish out this school year and hopefully be out in that community as much as possible. So it's not about me, it's about you. So I'm going to introduce you to Daniela, who is our National Honor Society president.
Good evening and welcome to Millbury High School's National Honor Society induction ceremony. My name is Daniela Gentili and I am the current president of this year's National Honor Society. I would like to take this opportunity to thank you all for joining us today in celebration of the bright students sitting before us. Our new National Honor Society members have already made great strides, not only to improve their school, but the community we live in. At this moment, I am delighted to invite Mr. Lowe to speak and light the candle of life and place the symbol in the emblem.
Thank you very much, Daniela. I apologize if I sound a little hoarse this evening, folks, so just please bear with me. So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this evening's National Honor Society induction ceremony. It is my pleasure to join others this evening in welcoming and offering congratulations to the 36 inductees, the 17 current members, and the families of all NHS members here this evening. Tonight is a night that we honor the inductees for their high academic achievement, their leadership, the strength of their character, and their dedicated involvement in our school and the larger community of Millbury. While I was refining my marks for today, I engaged in a dialogue with a colleague, and I was struck by a question that we exchanged. What makes a successful, well-rounded student? Tonight, assembled in this auditorium, are what many described as our most successful, motivated, involved, and well-rounded students. Those individuals would be correct in their assumptions. If we take that rationale a step further, what are the ingredients that have led these students to this moment? And what, if any, is the responsibility of these individuals moving forward? When I look at the students seated here with us this evening, I see students that have recognized the importance of being involved in something larger than themselves, their community. I see students who, along with their educational journeys, have instilled in themselves value systems that are well-defined and which place education and learning as a priority. I see students who have made a conscious decision, both within our classrooms and throughout co-curricular activities, to take full advantage of the high school experience and the opportunities that have been provided to them. I see high-achieving students who possess a gift of learning and who represent the promise for our tomorrow. I see the futures of these students as they assume influential positions that will undoubtedly bring both financial rewards, but more importantly, provide them with the intrinsic satisfaction of knowing that their work has helped others and will contribute to the growth of our society as a whole. I see individuals who understand that with the gift of success comes a responsibility to maximize that talent to its fullest potential each and every day in all of their endeavors, whether big or small. And finally, I see just beyond our inductees, kind of, but the lights are in the way, a group of extremely proud parents and family members who over time have committed so much in so many ways for their children. The payback of those efforts is the pride that we as parents feel when our children are happy, productive, and successful. Words cannot express just how proud I am of the Millbury Memorial Junior Senior High School National Honor Society and how fortunate I feel to be part of their experience over their time at our school. Their achievement is a matter of record and a direct reflection of the efforts of the current members, their advisor, Mrs. Pine, the staff at NHS, and the Millbury community as a whole. I convey my best wishes on behalf of the Millbury Public Schools to the inductees and their families this evening. I'd like to close with a final thought that I think is especially appropriate for all of the members of the National Honor Society. An old saying advises us, neglect not the gift that is in thee. You have shown that you all possess great gifts and unmeasurable amounts of potential. You owe it to yourselves to make the most of those talents in whatever path you choose once you leave the halls of MHS. Thank you all so much for having me and inviting me to speak this evening, and congratulations to you all.
Thank you, Mr. Lowe. This evening, we have an astoundingly accomplished group of juniors and seniors who are some of the greatest students in Millbury. Each and every one of them has worked endlessly hard for this momentous occasion, maintaining their academic grades, demonstrating leadership throughout their high school career, as well as giving back to their community in various ways. The purpose of this group is to establish a strong passion for scholarship, encourage a desire for service, and further drive the improvement upon character in students. The inductees that sit before us all have so much to be proud of. Many of them voluntarily spend their time actively participating in sports, school clubs, and part-time jobs. Even with all their time spent doing these activities, they are able to maintain the ability to go above and beyond in all aspects of their lives. Tonight, we honor them not only for this, but the core values that uphold this reputable society: scholarship, leadership, service, and character. The honor itself is not only placed in being a member of the society, but that the decisions, choices, and in some cases sacrifices of their lives have allowed them to be led to this very moment. To the inductees here tonight, each and every decision and sacrifice you made that you thought had gone unnoticed has officially paid off. This is the reason you are all here before us all, to be celebrated and acknowledged for these actions. In light of your amazing achievements, a new challenge is presented before you. The challenge to continue this journey of hard work and dedication. You have all accomplished many remarkable things, but this is your time to strive for more, to reach beyond your greatest potential and even higher goals. Your unlimited ambition will take you far. I, along with the 16 other members of the National Honor Society, await the special ideas and notions that you have to offer. I would now like to invite Emma Jendryzik, current treasurer of the National Honor Society, to deliver a brief speech about the importance of scholarship as a value in our society. Julia Gentilucci will be lighting the candle representing scholarship and placing the symbol in the emblem.
Not only do the inductees here tonight meet the high standard of academic achievement required to be a member of the National Honor Society, but they exceed these expectations in their daily lives. Scholarship reaches far beyond a 4.0 GPA or attaining above a 90 average in their classes. Acquiring a diligent work ethic and sense of determination is equally as important as academic success, if not more. Regardless of one's skill in a given subject, talent is nothing without effort and determination. By fulfilling the characteristics of leadership and service, these students exemplify what it means to persevere until they have produced work that withholds their utmost pride. By challenging themselves to push past what they see as boundaries, all of these members display the ability to overcome many varieties of obstacles they may face.
Thank you, Emma and Julia. Now I would like to invite Angelina Corey, the current Vice President of the National Honor Society, to speak on the importance of leadership. Lauren Miner will light the candle representing leadership and will be placing the leadership symbol in the emblem.
definition of leadership is the action of leading a group of people or an organization. Whether you believe it or not, each and every one of you display even the slightest bit of leadership. However, the quality of being able to see an improvement and rally others to move forward towards it shows exactly what the pillar of leadership in the National Honor Society is. Each and every student that is being or has been inducted into the National Honor Society has shown this quality of leadership. This quality is extremely important not only throughout the school, but throughout the community as a whole. Students that are able to demonstrate these qualities are able to motivate others to follow in their footsteps to lead it to a positive future. Each of these extraordinary students has made it a point to make a positive impact and influence in any way, shape, or form. As leaders of the National Honor Society, we play an important role in the overall student environment. This role is to encourage our peers to do their best inside and outside of the classroom. We use our leadership skills to motivate others to complete various projects of service and inspire more to follow in our footsteps. With this, we hope to make a positive impact on many people to continue to make our community a better place.
Thank you, Angelina and Lauren. As I address the importance of character, Caitlin Gasco will light the candle representing character and place a symbol in the emblem. Having good character is one of the most important qualities a person can obtain. Although we can all point out the traits that make up a good character with ease, it is widely understood that character is a quality that simply cannot be taught. It is ingrained in you. To truly have great character means to do the right thing, not because of consequences, but because you believe it is the right thing to do. Being kind to all you meet, courageous in all you do, and humble in the words you speak embody the meaning of character. Knowing that the actions and words you choose determine your reputation, and the way people see you as a person shows character. Having good character earns respect from your fellow peers, teachers, parents, and employers, giving them the assurance that they are able to place their faith and trust in you. People remember character. The kind of person you present yourself as truthfully sticks. This is why character is such an important value in this society. Thank you, Caitlin. At this time, Justina Boucher, the current Secretary of the National Honor Society, will deliver a brief speech on service while Grace Miller lights the candle representing service and places the symbol for service in the emblem.
Service is the action of helping others and plays a very important role within the National Honor Society. Members are required to complete a minimum of 15 hours of service a semester, totaling at least 30 hours throughout the year. Through our service, we are able to help not only our school improve, but also the community we live in and those around us. All members always make an outstanding effort to assist whenever possible through their very own interests and hobbies. We as a club and as individuals not only represent the National Honor Society, but also the Millbury community. Our contributions, such as the Grattan Community Harvest Project and our town's public library, impact both the young and the elderly in many positive ways. We help those in need through our actions, which greatly shows the meaning and one of many purposes that the National Honor Society stands for.
Thank you, Justina and Grace. It is now the moment you have all been patiently waiting for, the induction of our new members. Angelina, Emma, Justina, and I will call the name of a current member who will then induct each new member. As the new member receives their membership pin and certificate, a highlight of their accomplishments and achievements will be read. I call Emma to the podium.
Rataj Al Casey will be inducted by Justina Boucher. Rataj is a graduate of MIT Saturday Engineering Enrichment Academy, SEED Academy. Rataj is also a part of the Robotics Club, Debate Club, and is independently writing her first novel, Rampage. Rachel Amsden will be inducted by Angelina Corey. Rachel is the clarinet section leader and concert band, an audio technician in drama, and volunteers to teach young kids Hebrew. Elise Bailey will be inducted by Reina Santos Wright. Elise is a co-leader of both the Art Club and GSA. They dedicate themselves to making their community a more empathetic and informed space. Jason Bean will be inducted by Ty Pagoric. Jason has been a part of the football and basketball program since junior high. He spends some free time giving back to the community through a few organizations, including his church. Jake Black will be inducted by Grace Cody. Jake has been a part of the Environmental Council for the entirety of high school and now its vice president. He also enjoys immersing himself in music, participating in the school's marching and jazz band, and learning instruments ranging from the oboe to the bass guitar. Jenna Boria will be inducted by Maria Torres. Jenna has been an active member of her community by volunteering through church and other programs. She is involved with the student council and is part of the girls' varsity soccer and track team. Callie Brulard will be inducted by Lauren Miner. Callie has been an active part of her community through the church and student council. She has participated in soccer, softball, and winter track for her time here at NHS. Ella Canny will be inducted by Daniela Gentili. Ella is very involved at MHS and in her community. She's the secretary of the class of 2023 and a saxophone section leader in marching band. She also participates in many extracurriculars such as jazz band, drama club, and chorus. Catherine DePillo will be inducted by Grace Miller. Catherine has been actively involved in the robotics club since freshman year. She has grown very much since her move to Millbury in 5th grade. In addition, she has always had an interest in innovation to create a better place for humanity. Seeing others with a smile is her goal in life.
Sylvia Dow will be inducted by Liz Mitchell. Silvio involved himself in the jazz band, marching band, and equipment crew. He tries to be a role model for the younger peers in band to prepare them for the years to come. Olivia Finuccio will be inducted by Daniela Gentili. Olivia has been involved in the MHS band program since before high school and has been the front ensemble section leader for the past 2 years. She works as the audio technician for the drama program and is always making an effort to improve the community around her. Lauren Flaman will be inducted by Emma Jendryzik. Lauren is a current varsity athlete and an active member in our community. She spends most of her time on the soccer field, but during her downtime, she involves herself in extracurriculars such as SAD Club, Student Council, and indoor and outdoor track. Lucas Friedman will be inducted by Gabriel Laganestra. Lucas is a current varsity basketball and football player at MHS, who also participates in a variety of clubs such as Millbury Connections and Peer Ed. Lucas takes pride in being a part of and giving back to the Millbury community. Caitlin Garden will be inducted by Emma Jendryzik. Caitlin is always looking for ways to give back to her community. She is involved in many extracurriculars, including peer ed, student council, and drama club, which she has been in for 5 years. She loves to help others and uplift the people around her. Jacqueline Gilbert will be inducted by Julia Gentilucci. Jackie has been a part of the girls' varsity soccer team for 4 years. She is always looking for ways to give back to her community, especially through her church. She's a part of a variety of clubs, such as student council and peer ed. She loves helping others and strives to always find ways to help her community. Gabriella Gerard will be inducted by Giorgio No. Gabriella is always looking for new opportunities to help others. She is the vice president of the student council, a member of Best Buddies, and a competitive dancer. Ryan Gleason will be inducted by Gabriel Laganestra. Ryan is a current 3-sport athlete at Millbury, playing football, baseball, and running winter track. He has also been the class treasurer for the class of 2023 since freshman year. Ryan is always looking to give back to his community and has volunteered through his church. Meredith Gabron will be inducted by Francesca Bayer. Meredith is a competitive gymnast who loves helping her community. She is involved in many extracurriculars both in and out of school, such as Best Buddies, peer ed, and coaching gymnastics. She always has a positive impact on her peers. Riley Gobron will be inducted by Francesca Bayer. Riley has been involved in many clubs during her time here at Millbury High School, such as Peer Education, SAD, Best Buddies, and Environmental Council. She loves to help her community and is always looking for ways to help make an impact on other people's lives.
Sophie Haig will be inducted by Maria Torres. Sophie is a helpful part of her community through her church and her school. She has been involved in town, school, and tournament softball for 9 years, and is involved in many clubs and school activities. Lacey Hermans will be inducted by Giorgio No. Lacey is always willing to give back to her community and is a part of a variety of clubs such as Student Council and SAD. She is also on both the varsity and basketball teams. Jamel Jallo will be inducted by Grace Cody. Jamel is a current varsity football and track athlete and participates in clubs such as Student Council. He has been the president of his class since freshman year. He loves being involved and giving back to the community. Matthew Kelly will be inducted by Julia Gentilucci. Matthew has volunteered in the community through his church, has been involved in baseball and basketball programs since 7th grade, and most recently helped coach and play with the unified basketball team. Samantha Kelly will be inducted by Grace Miller. Samantha has been a member of the Millbury Drama Club since 7th grade and is currently an officer of the Millbury chapter of SAD. She enjoys reaching out to her community through volunteering at the Senior Center, Millbury Schools, and bake sales. This past year, she recently joined Student Council and Peer Ed as well. Nicholas Collifrath will be inducted by Ty Ward. Nicholas has been involved in football, baseball, and basketball since 7th grade. He is also always looking to help his community in any way possible. Nick recently joined Student Council and Peer Ed. Emma Luby will be inducted by Caitlin Gasco. Emma has always been active within her community and school throughout youth sports clinics, church, and clubs. Emma is a member of the varsity soccer, basketball, and softball team. Yasmin Maltufi will be inducted by Liz Mitchell. Yasmin has shown her passion for serving the community through volunteering with the France Hope Association at the international level. Within her first year in Millbury, she became a Best Buddies officer, World Language Club founder, and is always excited to teach peers of Arabic and French. Yasmin is also publishing her first poetry book in December, Girls Will Be Women. Caitlin McMillan will be inducted by Justina Boucher. Katie has done a fundraiser for Boston Children's Hospital and raised over $1,000 for families in need of financial support when receiving treatment at the hospital. Katie is also a determined person that had a great work ethic both in school and karate. She is an 11-time world champion in martial arts. Katie is also the co-president of the SAD Club here at NHS. Vanessa Muturi will be inducted by Michelle Sherfields. Vanessa has involved herself in volunteering at her church debate club and helping babysit in her neighborhood. She is always looking for new ways to lend a hand.
Patrick O'Leary will be inducted by Lauren Miner. Patrick is deeply involved, not only as a student here at MHS, but also as a member of our community. Patrick volunteers monthly at the St. Vincent de Paul Food Pantry and is a member of the SAD and cross-country team. Kira Quinn will be inducted by Reina Santos Ray. Kira contributes to her community by reaching out to Millbury High School students as a volunteer tutor and working on after-school job. She involves herself in artistic interests such as learning to play the piano and guitar and working as a counselor of a summer art camp. Kira has also been a member of the French and World Languages Club since freshman year. Lauren Rose will be inducted by Caitlin Gasco. Lauren has played volleyball for the high school for 5 years. She is actively involved in after-school clubs such as Environmental Council and World Language Club. Lauren recently started her own business selling handmade greeting cards on Etsy. Bianca Vincequeri will be inducted by Lauren Miner. Bianca has volunteered throughout her community and is always looking for ways to give back. She has always been involved in the softball and basketball program since 7th grade and is a captain of the softball team. Nolan White will be inducted by Grace Martin. Nolan has volunteered in his community through his church. He is captain of the Auburn hockey team and the treasurer for the student council. Rose Winston will be inducted by Grace Martin. Rose has been involved in giving back to her community through her church and a variety of other programs. She has played on the varsity soccer team since 7th grade and enjoys spending time coaching younger soccer players. I would also like to recognize Michaela Davis, who was unable to attend this ceremony tonight. Michaela is a member of the student council and her church youth group. Both of these activities help her get more involved in her community by volunteering. This concludes our induction process. Congratulations to the new members. Now I invite all members to stand as we recite the National Honor Society Pledge. In accepting membership in the Millbury chapter of the National Honor Society, we recognize the responsibilities that accompany the honor. We are determined to transform the goals of the society into a meaningful actuality through our daily conduct as students, Millbury Memorial Junior Senior High School. We are now determined to make a firm commitment to the qualities of integrity, personal excellence, and loyalty in all areas of our lives through a willing acceptance of responsibility and a constant dedication to the purpose of making the society ideals a living reality. We pledge to maintain throughout our lives the goals of character, scholarship, leadership, and service. In 2009, our society began a tradition integrated into our induction ceremony. Our senior members would like to honor the teachers who have helped us flourish on a daily basis. The teachers we have during our time here at Millbury have made a huge impact on all of our lives. Some might not even be aware of the influence they had on their students' lives. Each senior will be called upon to come to the podium and formally recognize the teacher who has had the greatest impact on their success. After each student delivers their statement about a particular teacher, will that teacher please come up and accept a token of our appreciation?
First, we'd like to invite Giorgio No to the podium.
In almost 2 years, students all over the world have been experiencing numerous concurrent crises caused by COVID-19, which heavily impacted the way we learn and, more importantly, lived, causing high levels of stress and mental tension. If it weren't for teachers, many students, including myself, would have been unable to cope with the change. Now, one could argue that in order to maintain a close relationship with that teacher is to study them under a short period of time. However, that wasn't the case for me. Mr. Johnson, my English teacher freshman year, impacted not only my learning, but also myself. With his enthusiastic personality, he not only demonstrates a passion for his teaching, but also his concerns for students' mental health. For the past 3 years, without having him as a teacher, he still checks up on me and asks how I'm doing. His dedication to helping his students has influenced me to become a better version of myself, whether it's through listening to my random rants or giving me life advice. Rather than focusing on a test that I probably failed, he is the type of teacher who is always proud of my effort and hard work that I put in. For these reasons, I thank Mr. Johnson tonight.
I now invite Francesca Bayer and Maria Torres to the podium.
During my time at NHS, I've had many amazing teachers, but one that stands out from the rest is Miss Burns. I would like to give a huge thank you to Miss Burns for teaching beyond just what's in a textbook, giving real-world applications, and teaching in a way that is fun and easy to understand. And thank you for caring about my well-being beyond the classroom, checking in when something seems off, and always being there to talk and give advice. Thank you for everything you've done for me.
Throughout my years at MHS, I've met a lot of teachers, but there's one I'd like to recognize. I would like to recognize and give a big thank you to Miss Burns. Not only was she an amazing teacher, but also an amazing person. Thank you for caring about me beyond the classroom and always checking up. You've been a big impact in my life throughout the years, and I'm so appreciative of all you've done for me.
I would like next to invite Grace Cody to the podium.
Tonight I was asked to recognize a teacher who has gone above and beyond for their students. I instantly had a teacher in mind. Misty Maria has positively impacted my life in many ways. Her positive attitude lights up your day every time you interact with her. She has gone out of her way not only to make sure I got everything I needed to complete done, but to check on my well-being. She would rather see you learn the information than get hundreds on every test. She is passionate about her job and cares heavily for each of her students. Personally, she has helped me through rough school periods, and I am extremely grateful to have had her as a teacher leaving NHS this year.
I would now like to invite Caitlin Gasco to the podium.
I'm so lucky to have had this amazing connection to one of my teachers, and I'm honored to recognize her here tonight. Ms. Presgoda has not only helped me to better my education, but also has touched our hearts. Her selflessness and kindness has taken her personal time to go above and beyond with her lessons to really make a difference in the classroom. The students know that she cares about their well-being and personal accomplishments as soon as they step in the room. I'm so lucky to have had this opportunity to show my appreciation for the teacher with a heart of gold. Thank you for thank you.
I next invite Julia Gentilucci and Grace Martin to the podium.
Julia and I have been lucky enough to spend the last couple of years with Mr. Economos. We were his first class he ever taught, and he was an assistant teacher in our 5th grade classroom and has been with us ever since. He has watched all of my classmates and I grow throughout our high school years, and speaking for our grade as a whole, I can say that Mr. E has made a positive impact and a personal connection with all of his students. We just wanted to thank you for everything you have done and going out of your way to make our high school experience the best it could be.
I now invite Lauren Miner to the podium.
You may not have a teacher for all 4 years of high school, but once you walk into the room, that class, everything could change. It's my extreme pleasure to recognize Mr. Polano tonight. We all know Mr. Polano is the fun but serious and extremely sarcastic teacher in our school, but he is so much more than that once you step into his classroom. His passion for history and law is incredible, and his class and teachings have shaped me greatly into choosing the academic career in which I want to pursue. Without his law class my sophomore year, I would not have become so interested in law and crime to the point where I'm pursuing it in college. He always knows how to joke around and make class fun, and he truly cares for all of his students. This school and these students are lucky to have a teacher like you. Unfortunately, Mr. Polano couldn't be here tonight, but I would still love to thank him for all that he's taught me and done throughout this school.
I now invite Grace Miller to the podium.
I am losing my voice a little bit, so just bear with me. I'm honored to be able to recognize one of my favorite and most impactful teachers, Miss Solo. I've been lucky enough to have her art classes for the past 3 years. I want to thank her for helping to spark my interest in the art world and aiding me in becoming a better artist. She has helped me think more creatively and advance my skills. But most importantly, she has shown me that art can be fun. Thank you for bringing that sweet Southern charm to Millbury and allowing your students to have a safe space to express themselves. Unfortunately, Miss Sala wasn't able to be here tonight, but I'm still very honored that I was able to recognize her in front of you all today.
I would now like to invite Ty Pagoric to the podium.
During my time at NHS, I've had many teachers help me make an impact on my life. It's an honor tonight to recognize Miss Moore for everything she's done, and I'd like to thank her for the impact she's had on me through high school and helping me along the way. The thing that stands out to me most about Miss Moore is her constant care and interest about students outside the classroom. Whether it's just how's your weekend or hope you're having a good day, I know a teacher taking interest in their students' lives can help them feel more welcome and make a difference. Miss Moore has been there every second for me through school, helping me on bad days and helping me gain interest in the process of cooking foods. Thank you for everything, Miss Moore, and the school's lucky to have you.
I would now like to invite Justina Boucher to the podium.
We all know high school is where we start to figure out what we want to do in life. Miss Morin's AP Chemistry class challenged me in many ways I never thought I would struggle. I struggled with AP Chem for a full year and Honors Chem for 2, and yet here I am now taking another AP Science, having a very good understanding of what career I want to pursue after high school and into college. Her ability to connect with me when I was struggling and aided me in the right direction when even she was struggling in life was motivating. I came out of her class a better student and person. I would not be here today without her guidance. I would like to thank her for everything that she has done for me.
I would like to invite Angelina Corey to the podium.
I have had the privilege of being taught by many extraordinary teachers throughout my years in Millbury. However, there is one teacher that has impacted my life the most, Miss Hamilton. She has not only taught me the lessons in her class, but also many lessons in life. She has taught me what it means to stand up for what you believe in. This came from not only her class, but her club as well. The Environmental Council is such a positive and welcoming environment, and I am forever grateful that I'm not only a member, but also the president of this outstanding club. Thank you for always thinking of us and for being such a positive and encouraging role model. I would now like to invite Reina Santos Wright to the podium.
Miss Green, where do we start? Maybe back to sophomore year. Or how about your unconditional support for so many students? You are a therapist, expert listener, advice giver, and maybe even a life coach for so many students, including myself. Students see you as more than a teacher, but a friend and a confidant. You have always been the person I look for to give me the raw, honest truth in the most loving way possible. Whether it was deliberating on various UNICEF projects, ranting about life, or guiding each other to do better for Millbury day in and day out. Words will not express how grateful I am to know that you believe in me and will always let me steal some of your Welch's. You saw the potential and drive Giorgio and I have to make a difference. Without you, we would have not been able to start our own club or even be able to run a meeting without falling over our own words. Because of you, every single time I hear the word tahini, I think of your salads. Thank Thank you for being my biggest supporter, collaborator, always having an attitude that makes me laugh, and gracing me with pictures of Hank the Tank. By the way, follow him on Insta. He has like 1,000 followers. And your adorable little nephew. Thank you, Miss Green, from the bottom of my heart.
I would now like to invite Daniela Gentili to the podium.
Tonight, I have the pleasure of thanking my favorite teacher at Millbury High School, Senora Cunha. Over the past few years of having her as my teacher, she has guided me through the Spanish language, but her lessons have extended well beyond the classroom. She has taught me that the world is a place filled with culture that is ready to be explored. She has sparked my interest in exploring the unknown and experiencing various cultures and traditions across the globe. Her Spanish lessons have allowed me to learn how to see an issue and work my way through it or around it, which has extended into other subjects and will undoubtedly help me in my engineering career. Senora is always one of the most caring teachers I've ever had. She always pays attention to her students and understands the importance of mental health. She works hard to make her classroom a space where everyone feels comfortable to learn and speak their mind. Having her class never fails to make me happy. Thank you for everything, Senora Cunha. I will miss having you when I leave MHS.
I now invite Gabriel Laganestra to the podium.
I would like to take this opportunity to acknowledge a certain teacher who unfortunately wasn't able to make it to the ceremony tonight. I'd like to thank Mr. Bastian for the 2 great years he has been a teacher at Millbury High School. In those 2 years, I've been fortunate enough to have him as my teacher. Even though he's still new to the Millbury scene, he goes above and beyond for his students and truly loves what he does. Every day I walk into his classroom and it automatically brightens my day. Most days I never want to leave his class. He sometimes even has to force me out. On my hardest days, he's managed to make me smile. I'd just like to say thank you for everything he's done for me.
I now invite Elizabeth Mitchell to the podium.
When we were asked to recognize a teacher that has made an impact on us these last 4 years, the first person that came to mind was Miss Flaherty. She has been an important role model and teacher in my life since I first came up to the junior high. Not only has she taught me to be strong academically, but she has also been there for me through the hard times that high school has had to offer. She is an outstanding woman inside and outside the classroom and has done great things to help bring my class together. Miss Flaherty, you have helped to shape me into the student and person I am today, and I will forever be grateful for getting the chance to know you.
I now invite Emma Jendryzik and Michelle Sherfils to the podium.
Having been a student in this teacher's class for 4 years, I feel that I have grown exceptionally more knowledgeable learning this particular language and culture. As anyone knows, it takes much time and patience to become familiar with the language and speak it fluently. However, Ms. Knowles has ensured that every year her students are placed in an environment completely immersed in the French language and its roots.
By expressing her passion for the subject, she has given a wonderful opportunity for students to be curious and successfully understand the topics at hand. Not only does she go above and beyond for her students on an academic level, but takes the time to build connections and get to know each of us as an individual. Because of this, I feel confident to say that as one of her students, she is a teacher who students can always rely on and are comfortable to confide in for any matter, especially through the difficult times we all have endured throughout the past year.
We would also like to formally recognize and thank our wonderful National Honor Society Faculty Council. These teachers have dedicated time and energy out of their busy schedules to go through the many applications and conduct interviews to establish the inductee group who sits before us. When I call your names, may each teacher please come to receive a token of our appreciation. Ms. Green, Ms. Morin, Ms. Henry, Mr. Dooley, Mr. Cunha, and Mr. Polano, who unfortunately could not be here tonight. With that, our induction ceremony is complete. We gained many valuable members tonight, and each of you can bring something new and exciting for our club. With each student, their goals and skills are different, but it is important to know and remember that our differences will bring us together and aid us to do better in our community. You are all worthy of this achievement. With that being said, enjoy it, but remember to continue demonstrating the core values of this society: scholarship, leadership, service, and character, so that others may one day follow in your footsteps.